What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Monday. Hope you had a very happy Easter, and I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here today. Quite a long day. I don't know why. The holiday just made it seem like, I don't know, man. I was definitely feeling it today. I don't know about you guys, but it was just a very drawn out day, a long one, and I had some things planned I wanted to do when I got home, and obviously it would have taken me, I probably would get the video out around like 10, 11 tonight by putting together all those graphics. But what I want to do is put together a breakdown of the roster. So we'll do that tomorrow, and we'll talk about, where I feel going into this draft, the positions of need are. So we talked about that before free agency. Obviously things have changed. So we'll talk about that. But one of the positions we know the Eagles need to focus on is the safety position. And, well, they focused on it today by extending Reed Blankenship. So that is what we are here to talk about tonight. You see that the team has announced it themselves, and he was set to be a free agent next season. So this locks him down through this year and next. So now you've got yourself a starter or depth. And look, I think they're going to add to this, and we've talked about it. I think that he is going to be a great piece for this defense, and that's as a third safety. Now, Sidney Brown's going to start the season banged up, so he might have to be the starter. You talk about CJ Gardner-Johnson being signed here. A more than welcome addition here, but I still think that they need to look into this draft. So Reed Blankenship, somebody that provides you, look, he knows what's going on here. He knows what is asked of safeties in this style of scheme, and you see the media fans still so confused. Fourth year running this same exact style of defense, multiple schemes. So it's not changing. You see the casual people out there saying, we're changing it. This is everything. No, man. This is why you want the exact same style of player that we've been looking for 4 years now. So Reed Blankenship is somebody that, is not the best coverage safety. And that's where, when I talk about him being that third safety, being that, big nickel at certain times, being that dime backer in certain situations, not somebody you necessarily want, as your, and with this system, there's no free safety. There's no strong safety. It's split safeties, and they're either left or right, and they both have to be able to do what the other one can do. And, obviously Reed Blankenship is still very young, and I think that he's going to continue to develop. So this is a no-brainer for me. It's not costing you really anything to extend him. And you don't save any cap space, anything like that, but you lock up somebody at the safety position when you need help desperately at the safety position. So a no-brainer, and happy to see it. So let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate each and every one of you taking the time here tonight. Love to see you guys tuning in. Dank, Tiffany, CJ, that's what I like to see. We got Mario, Keith, let's go. This party getting started. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Yo, Burmy, appreciate you tuning in. And look, Howie's a smart man. He knows what he is doing. Little G, appreciate you tuning in. But look, we talk about this, all the time when guys are coming up on contract years saying, and, obviously I'll discuss that this all season, all kinds of stuff for next year once it gets into that kind of lull after the draft and stuff like that. And we break all that stuff down. But Howie likes to get ahead of the curve here. And we've already talked about a lot of these guys, especially Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat, with the situation of drafting Nolan Smith, getting Bryce Huff. We knew something was on the move there. So Howie's always looking ahead. And, man, Reed Blankenship, somebody that, again, if he continues to get better, you would imagine he'd get a higher contract in this, but he's not making anything right now. And you can't, well, don't get me wrong. People will complain, but you just really, if you know what's going on, you can't complain about it. But I almost made a joke post today. It was after this move. Breaking news. The Eagles did something and the fans didn't whine about it. And then I said, well, just kidding. April Fools. But I didn't make it because I was like, you know what? It's unbearable at this point. I don't even care. But you saw any of the posts anywhere on social media, you see people losing their minds, always upset, always pissed off at life. And hate to see it because I know for me, I love being an Eagles fan, and I'm excited about this team. I think we're going to win the Super Bowl, and I can't wait for those people to jump on board. So let's take a look at this depth chart, what I'm talking about. I want to show you here a little preview of what you're going to see tomorrow. And then I'm going to get rolling out. I have to keep this around 10 minutes here tonight. But look, everybody in green here, new to the roster. And, we talked about what we've added and how we will continue to add. And that's going to be the purpose of the show, because what's coming after that show. And that is going through the draft and breaking down every damn position. So we're going to talk about where the Eagles will focus. But with Reed Blankenship right now, have him slated in as a starter because Sidney Brown not going to start the season. He's going to still be injured. Tristan McCollum, hopeful, he continues to develop, can maybe make the team. But beyond that, you need some help there. So we will continue to do that, Reed Blankenship, ensuring that we have some help beyond this year. But, man, this defense getting me very pumped up. Can't wait to see what we do in this draft. And then the offense. I don't know how you cannot be excited about Saquon Barkley being here, added to this offense. The line, we'll find out what happens at center and guard. I think that's how it's going to play out. But we'll break it all down. You want to add to tight end, receiver, offensive line, all kinds of stuff will continue to happen. The media always getting people twisted. It's over. They're not allowed to add people. Nope. Free agency in the draft is still happening. So they will continue to add. We've already added so many players. It is insane, but they will continue to do so. And you can see the special teams unit, even that, looking pretty damn good. And, you hear, well, they don't have cap space anymore. We have this, but making up numbers, $15 million. We're saving with Hassan Reddick. Nope. $31.8 million in cap space. We have money in the future, so we can trade for people. We can do all this stuff that we've talked about for weeks here. And then the draft, baby. We've got 8 picks coming up and 2 second rounders. Obviously, that third pick turned into a fourth. We moved back 22 spots from 98 to 120 there by getting Kenny Pickett. And how he will be wheeling and dealing. So things will be going down. Do not fear. But I think that, for me, I'm going to make a video too. We already talked about, what was it? The linebackers. I'll make a couple of videos like kind of in between. Like I want to start this draft stuff. So all the moves that are made in between that, you'll see stuff, but these videos will come out. They won't be live. You'll see them. They'll be in a playlist, and it'll be every single position broken down, what the Eagles have at that position at the time. And then, how I feel about everyone in the draft. Day 1 guys, day 2, day 3, where I have everyone. And then where, if I'm the Eagles, I would be looking at that position. So we will talk a little bit about some trade candidates thrown in there. But for the most part, I'm ready to rock and roll here. I'm ready to get into the draft stuff. I hope you guys are ready too. You've been very patient, and we got through all this stuff, man, with the free agency, the trade stuff. And, dude, it's been a good time so far. You guys know I truly enjoy sicko season. I know you guys do too. It was a pleasure. I can't believe we got my top guy this year in free agency. Still pumped about that. Let's see if we can get 6 years in a row, nailing the Eagles draft pick. I'm going to do my best, but you guys keep tuning in, and we'll continue breaking it down. It's April, baby. So end of the month, and it's showtime. So, they did, bro. They're always pissed about everything. Yo, my man, Chris, appreciate you tuning in. And look, man, I don't care anymore. I cannot stress it enough. I have just been body bagging the people that comment this stuff. Bro, this channel is to focus about football. I want to talk about football. I don't care that everyone hates the Eagles, hates life, whatever's going on there. If you need help, you need a friend, every video I talk about how I extend my hand because I've been to hell and back. Mental health is very serious in these parts, and I'm always here for you guys. What I'm not here is to listen to you repeat exactly what Dan Sileo, ESP, told you, why you hate everything that's going on in life. That's not what I'm here for. Not here to listen to that. Do not care. I want to talk about my birds. I want to get excited with you sickos. So let's effing go, baby. Hope you all enjoyed your Easter, though. I know I sure did. I saw a lot of the negative comments. A lot of people, I see it every day, and I understand that you guys hate the Eagles. I totally get it. But you have to understand, there is a sect of us. There is a small percentage that love their Eagles 24/7, 365, win, lose, or tie. We bleed green until we die. And that's just the way it goes, baby. So, sorry if that's not the eggs you were looking for in your basket, but that's what you just found. Like extended read, it's all I can even grow. Well, he was a starting safety, and that's obviously because we don't have much there, and we just talked about how you could add to that room. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got for you. I told you I had to be quick here tonight, but tomorrow, expect that video breaking down the entire Eagles roster. We'll look at each position. We'll talk about what they have, why I have them where I have them. We'll talk about, I have them all ranked where these guys I think really need to look in the draft. And obviously, it's a best player available every time, but this gives us a better idea of where I focus. I just like to show you guys how I do this every year, how I'm able to nail who we're signing in free agency, who we're trading, who we are drafting. Just try to give you an idea of what I do in my mind, and, strap in and enjoy the ride, because I know I'm all over the place. But look, man, I love you guys. Appreciate all of you tuning in here. Again, hope you had a happy Easter. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. Let me just look at my phone here. I can give you like tops 3 minutes here. But dude, I really I think that I understand everybody, hates the Eagles and has been waiting to cry about something. The Son Reddick stuff, I get it. Look, you couldn't be excited about all the things we added, and that's fine. You don't know what's going on. Sure. Dan Sileo is your, compass to how things go. I feel sorry for you, but guess what? In these parts, we're sickos. So let's go, baby. And I know that's what you're here for. So again, I just don't care what those people say. I don't care that you hate everyone. Everybody sucks. You want to trade it the whole. Yep, I get it. You play Madden. You don't know anything about real football. Yep, cool. So let's get that out of the way this offseason so we can enjoy this season. I think we've had enough. And for those people to be able to just come here and steal so much of my work and be able to just look so smart when they sit here and argue with everything I say for so long, it's just too much. You know what I mean? It's like I put in too much work to deal with that. So let them whine. But I think that's just what they're good at. Don't have much of an idea what's going on. And right. And so if you're in these parts, like the Eagles, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is definitely not the place for you. And a lot of people, shouldn't be pushing away people that. And it's like, dog, I don't push away anyone. This is just a place for Eagles fans. And there's a lot of fans from other teams that will tune in here because they know I love to talk football. I'll happily talk football. What I don't do is trolling. Dog, I got a chronic disease that really just makes life, seem like, who knows, how much time I've got here with work, family. This is my escape here. This is what I love to do. I love my Eagles. And if that's not for you, I get it, man. I totally do. So many other Eagles content creators that will bash the Eagles all the way up until they win a Super Bowl. They will hate everyone, trade everyone. You guys all remember, trade hurts. Howie sucks, fire. I know if that is your thing, awesome, dude. I just prefer facts and I like knowing what I'm talking about. So figure out how to the membership. Let's effing go. Tiffany, I see your little symbol here. That's what's up. Usually it tells me when someone does that, you must have done it before the video. So that's cool. I did not get a notification. Damn you, YouTube. They never send any of you guys notifications. So it's no surprise that they don't ever send me notifications on anything. But, man, it is seriously such a long weekend. And I feel stuffed up. I'm just, so just beat. And I'm like, oh, it's a new week. Yeah. But, dude. Let's go kick this week's ass, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get excited because the draft content is coming your way. And, man, I get so effing excited when we're talking about the draft stuff. And don't worry, with that series, they're not live videos, but I will have, recaps. The Fan Friday still here. We'll be talking about all the moves we make. I'll have live videos still almost every day. And don't worry, we'll be breaking everything down with the recaps each week. So do not fear, but just keep your eye out. It will be in the playlist. It will have its own playlist. Go check out all the other playlists. So if you're looking for the roster moves, coaching news, show me the money, whatever it may be, it's out there for you. A plethora of information, but a lot of information coming your way with the draft stuff. And I probably won't be sleeping for the next month. So I really wish I would have got that this weekend, and I did not. I told you guys on Friday I was up for over 22 hours. Oh, my God, dude. Just drive. I first had to work super early. Then I came home just to be able to go out and drive all over Tarnation. It was, this weekend was just insane. I thought I'd get some sleep. Didn't. Say Go Birds fans in here in Virginia, they don't understand what I'm saying. That is weird, and those are not real Eagles fans. Sometimes I run into those kinds of fans, and it makes me sick. And ask Chelsea, I'll embarrass them. I'll be like, ew. Dude, if you don't say Go Birds back, you're an effing weirdo. Dog, there ain't no other, it's a Go Birds. And if you're Go Birds or, yeah, Go Eagles, I don't mind. And you could say Fly Eagles Fly, whatever. But you better say something because it's really effing weird. I remember one time I was at 3-4 years ago, we took Dom to Disney and there was somebody walking by and I was like, Go Birds! They were real far away and they're just like real weird. I was like, somebody take that effing ad off him. I don't, we have so many new fans that give us such a great name now. Oh my God. Look at me all crazy. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, you can tell that they're not real fans because they're like, what? I'm wearing Eagles. Like, I said something. Here's some awesome for you, China. There was a guy at Walmart the other day, and he walked in, and I like gave him like the nod, and he was like, and I just assumed I was wearing something Eagles because I'm literally always wearing something Eagles, but it's also something Philadelphia is what I should remember. So I think I had on like something Phillies, and I was like, oh shit! Like I realized I was like, yo, go Birds, and he's like, oh yeah, go Birds. But it was just like he was probably like, what the fuck? But too funny. But you know me, man. I see anybody in green, they're going to get that go Birds. So yeah, I'm a big fan, Reed, myself. And look, I don't care, man. If you're not a diehard, then you might be freaked out. So, but that's kind of like how it is. You know what I mean? It's like the lion roaming around, giving his roar, like seeing if you're a little bitch ass cat just wearing a little, something on your head, or you're really one of them big cats out here. We'll see. But I always find out because it's just weirdo stuff. Like there's a dude. Big shout out because I can't remember William. I want to say your name is, dude, but he works down here at CVS, the local CVS, and he watches the show, man. And we met because the one day he was like, "Yo," he's like, "You're that dude, does the YouTube channel." I was like, "Holy shit!" But dude, this guy's a manager at CVS. He could be like 3 rows down. I'll like see, I'll see him, dude, and I'll be like, "Go Birds," and he'll give it right back. Now that is the kind of effing energy I'm looking for, baby. But you guys got me running late now, you son of a bitches. But that's what I'm all about because we had China jumping in, Colin jumping in at the end here. So had to stick around for a couple of minutes, but I do have to get rolling. But all of you who just tuned in here for a quick second, strap in, dude. I'm telling you, tomorrow we're going to do that positions of need. I'm going to do that one live so you guys can tell me who you think, where we need this, that, the other thing. And look, I will break it all down, and then we'll jump right into it this week. We'll start it off, man. We're going to go through the offense first, and we'll end it off with the defense. So, man, Chris, Keith, Little G, we had Burmy in here. We had Mario, CJ, Dank, my man, and, of course, Tiffany and China, as I just mentioned, Colin coming in at the end here. I cannot thank you guys enough. It was one hell of a long weekend for me. I hope you guys had a happy Easter. I am seriously like, but Williams he's a real one, baby. The dude's awesome. He really is. He truly, truly is. And that's not the only place, man. I go into Kohl's to buy my certain tools in there. And the one time, it was too funny. I almost just said something and I didn't want to say it. But I literally buy something and this dude's like, hey, by any chance, do you have a YouTube channel? And now we were talking and it was like really cool. And I saw him like right after we got eliminated, and he was like, "Oh, so how are you feeling?" And like the way he was talking to me, you could tell like he didn't want to poke the bear. Like, "Oh, real unfortunate." Like the first time I talked to him, like when it was like, "Oh, the Eagles, this, that, the other thing," and it was just like, "Oh, they're learning, they're finding out who a real one is." I love it, man. I truly love it. Just got a puppy, very nice, my man. Enjoy that, man's best friend. I don't think Herschel's in here. He was roaming free earlier, but dude, I love animals, period. So it doesn't matter what kind of animal you have for me, but I do love dogs, truly, truly. So that's what's up, man. What kind of dog did you get? I actually got to get rolling here, but let me know quick if you can. Yo, my man CJ, let's effing go, bro. I'm so sorry. I gotta go get Chelsea. I gotta get rolling. I love you guys. And that's what's up. My one buddy used to have one. And dude, he was one of the coolest effing little dogs. And man, I can't remember his name. I suck. He was a cool one though, man. I just saw one of his pictures popped up on my like Facebook memories. But little Tony Bennett, no doubt, my man, no doubt. But I love you guys. Hope you all enjoyed your holiday. If you need anything, have any further questions, please feel free to reach out. But tune in tomorrow. We'll be breaking down this roster, getting ready for the draft, the positions of need, and then the draft stuff starts this week. Hope you're ready. All right. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there. And as always, I'm going to need you to say it with me now. Go Birds!